It was very liberal, not very long ago, and we went to do a story. We were living in Romania, and we went to do a story about an evil mining company. You know, the normal New York Times kind of story. Evil mining company that was going to take gold out of the ground in Romania, destroy the land, destroy people's lives, pollute the environment, all that stuff. And two women were there fighting for the locals, two environmentalists, a woman from Belgium and a woman from Switzerland, who in their lives had never known anything but wealth. And we went up on the train to Transylvania, and as Phelim says, we had the story written before we got there. Because we just, you know, it's the usual liberal default position. Big business, bad. Innocent people being trodden on by the big business, all that stuff. We went up, everything that the environmentalists said was either an outright lie or a vast exaggeration. And it turns out that the heroes of the piece are this Canadian mining company who want to open the mine. But guess who won? Those two women. And Phelim and I now, from Ireland, I don't know, I mean, there's things I could say about those two women. They had a bit too much time on their hands. They were the wrong side of 40 and could do with a big sorting out, is how we'd say at home. But they won. And unfortunately, a group in California out of San Francisco called the Goldman Institute gave them a prize of $250,000 for ruining the lives of people up there. So basically, we went up, we met an unemployed miner called George, young man. He lived, it was, you know, this is in the year like 2004. He was living in a one-bedroom apartment with his 4 adult brothers and sisters and his parents in the year 2004 in Western Europe. And his life was, you know, he was hoping for a change. He was hoping to get a job with the mining company. And so was the rest of the family. So we made a film called Mine Your Own Business, and we took him to 3 different mines, one in Madagascar and one on the Chilean and Argentinian border in South America, where the exact same nonsense was going on. And for us, it was like the blinkers came off. It was an extraordinary story, and honestly, I urge any of you to watch Mind Your Own Business. It's available online. It's a really sad story, because the end of it is the environmentalists won. That mine is still not opened because of 2 women's lives, which were reproduced in the New York Times, on CNN, and no one corrects the record. And people's lives are destroyed. And I don't need to tell you about people's lives being destroyed by environmentalists. It's not good enough. Where the hell is Arnold Schwarzenegger? Why the hell isn't he down here turning on the water? That's what I want to know. Where's the Terminator? Why is he not down here? I can't believe it. I just can't believe that people in the modern world, this is America, in a free society, that they've turned the water on you. I cannot believe that that's happened to you. I can't tell you how sorry we are for your situation, and I just pray that something wonderful is going to happen and some heroic person is going to come out of all of this. And I think what you're doing is great. And don't let them shut you up, you know. And you've got to demand justice for human beings. And to hell with the newt or whatever. What the hell do they call that thing?
The smelt.
Smelt. Even the name of it. Even the name of it, you know. But Greenpeace, Save the Earth, Friends of the Earth, World Wildlife Fund, these are dangerous, dangerous people. Because they don't give a damn about you. And they don't care about children, they don't care about poverty, and they care about things as smelt. God, I mean, unbelievable. Are they living amongst you? Are these people living amongst you? It's unbelievable, you know. It's amazing. And I'm sure they're all coming down from San Francisco, crying over the fish. You know, they're so disconnected, you know, so extraordinary. But this is what happened. This is our story. That's what happened to us. We saw it in Romania. We saw people's lives destroyed by environmentalists. And we thought, my God, let's investigate more. And people started to write to us about DDT. And we got really interested in DDT. And then we said to ourselves, what's the new DDT? And the new DDT is CO2. And the new Rachel Carson is Al Gore. So that's kind of what happened to us. But we're not finished with environmentalists. I can tell you we're not finished with them because they're dangerous.